Yellowstone National Park is renowned for its geothermal marvels, bison, and, of course, its supervolcano. Yet, despite its fame, many are unaware that this iconic park also boasts one of the most impressive waterfalls in the entire country. It is often overlooked due to its remote location deep within the park and the lack of roads leading to it. This means that aside from hiking or biking, there is no other way to reach this natural wonder. So if you want to see it, you must earn it. Located in the park's remote northwest corner, far from the crowds of Old Faithful and the Grand Prismatic Spring, the waterfall known as the Hidden Wonder of Yellowstone is situated at the end of a long hike through an old-growth forest. This hike can be quite challenging, but the reward of witnessing this hidden gem at the end of the trail makes all the effort worthwhile. The journey to this waterfall is an adventure in itself, with hikers passing by various geothermal features along the way. However, the anticipation builds as they get closer to their destination. When they finally lay eyes upon this breathtaking cascade plummeting over a cliff, it is a moment they will never forget. The water crashes into the pool below, creating a mesmerizing display of water and fire, a fitting tribute to the park's nickname, the Land of Fire and Ice. Hello, everyone! Today, we will explore some of the lesser-known wonders of Yellowstone National Park, including one of the best waterfalls in the United States. Our first stop is Fairy Falls. It might not be the biggest waterfall in Yellowstone, but it is definitely one of the prettiest. What makes Fairy Falls so unique is the steam rising from the ground around it. The contrast between the icy cold water of the falls and the warm steam creates a magical atmosphere, making it feel like something straight out of a fairy tale. But to get to the falls, we have to hike up steep switchbacks. The trail starts at an elevation of 6,383 feet and climbs to 7,433 feet. Don't worry, though, because along the way we will pass by several beautiful viewpoints offering stunning vistas of the surrounding canyons and rivers. Once we reach the top of the switchbacks, we will find the beautiful Fairy Falls Trail continuing to Grotto Falls. This trail is relatively easy, measuring only 1.6 miles round trip. However, the elevation gain is significant, totaling 1,529 feet. Despite the incline, the well-maintained path is suitable for most fitness levels. Some parts of the trail can be slippery, so make sure to wear appropriate footwear. If you start early in the day, you should be able to reach Fairy Falls in about an hour. Now let's talk about what you can expect once you arrive at the falls. You will need to descend 350 steps to reach the best viewing platform. Unfortunately, there is no elevator or other way to access the lower viewing area. If you are unable to climb the stairs, don't worry, because the upper viewing platform still offers stunning views of the falls. But if you can make the trek down the stairs, you won't regret it. The sight of the cascading water against the backdrop of steam rising from the ground is truly enchanting. The best time to visit Fairy Falls is in the summer when the water flow is at its peak and the contrast between the water and steam is at its greatest. After spending some time at Fairy Falls, it's time to continue our adventure to another hidden gem of Yellowstone, the Imperial Geyser Basin. This is a tranquil area of the park that is rarely visited by tourists. To get there, we will head back to the Fairy Falls trailhead and take the unpaved Cascade Canyon Road. This rough road is only accessible to high-clearance vehicles and is best traveled during the summer months. The drive to the Imperial Geyser Basin is about 7 miles and offers beautiful views of the surrounding mountains and forests. Once we arrive at the parking area, we will need to hike about half a mile to the Imperial Geyser Basin. The trail is relatively flat, making it easy to traverse. The Imperial Geyser Basin is home to several hot springs, geysers, and mud pots, all of which are surrounded by colorful rocks and vegetation. The most notable feature of the basin is the Imperial Geyser, which is one of the tallest active geysers in the park. Standing nearly 100 feet tall, this geyser erupts every 90 minutes, sending a plume of hot water and steam high into the air. Watching the eruption is truly mesmerizing and a highlight of any trip to Yellowstone. In addition to the Imperial Geyser Basin is home to several smaller geysers and hot springs. These features are often overlooked by visitors, but they are just as beautiful as the larger ones. The colors of the water range from turquoise to golden yellow, and each pool is home to a variety of microorganisms and other aquatic life. The Imperial Geyser Basin is also home to several mud pots, which are bubbling pools of mud and water that resemble boiling cauldrons. These features are fascinating to watch and add to the otherworldly atmosphere of the basin. One of the great things about visiting the Imperial Geyser Basin is the sense of tranquility that comes with exploring such a remote area of the park. Unlike the more popular geyser basins such as Old Faithful, the Imperial Geyser Basin is rarely crowded, which allows visitors to experience the natural beauty of the area without the hustle and bustle of tourists. Overall, the Imperial Geyser Basin is a must-see destination for anyone traveling to Yellowstone National Park. From the majestic eruptions of the Imperial Geyser to the colorful hot springs and bubbling mud pots, this hidden gem has something for everyone. And now it's time to embark on the final leg of our journey to one of the most breathtaking waterfalls in the United States. Our destination is the aptly named Hidden Wonder, located deep in the heart of Yellowstone's backcountry. To get here, we will need to travel off the beaten path, traversing rough terrain and crossing swift-moving rivers. But the challenge is worth it because what awaits us at the end of the trail is nothing short of spectacular. Our journey to the Hidden Wonder begins at the trailhead near the town of Gardner, Montana. From here, we will follow the Yellowstone River upstream, passing through dense forests and crossing the river several times. The trail is not well maintained, so we will need to scramble over rocks and fallen trees. The terrain is rugged and uneven, making for a challenging hike. But as we press on, the beauty of the surrounding nature envelops us. We will spot herds of elk and bison, as well as a variety of birds and other wildlife. As we continue our journey, the sound of rushing water grows louder, signaling that we are approaching our destination. And then suddenly, as the trees part ways, we are presented with a sight that takes our breath away. Before us cascades one of the most magnificent waterfalls we have ever seen. Water plummets over a sheer cliff, crashing into the pool below with a thunderous roar. The force of the water is truly mesmerizing, and we stand in awe as we take in the scene. The water dances and sparkles in the sunlight, creating a dazzling display of light and motion. We can feel the mist on our skin and hear the roar of the water in our ears. It is a moment of pure magic, and we feel grateful to be witness to such a natural wonder. As we stand at the base of the Hidden Wonder, we realize that the journey to get here was well worth it. The challenge of the hike, the rugged terrain, and the isolation of the waterfall all contribute to its allure. We feel a sense of accomplishment knowing that we have earned the right to witness this natural treasure. But as we turn to leave, we know that we will never forget the Hidden Wonder of Yellowstone. The memory of this majestic waterfall will stay with us forever, reminding us of the beauty and power of nature. And we will carry the roar of its waters in our hearts long after we have left Yellowstone behind. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more exciting adventures. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.